બીજું શું કામ રજનીકાંત ભાઈ?
I know.
ફાઇલ 2 તો વહેલા સુઈ જાય અને મને સુવા જોઈએ
Yeah.
મોડું.
અને કેશવભાઈ એમના husband છે,
હા,
we were classmates. We didn't even know that.
અચ્છા. ઓકે, વન્ડરફુલ.
એટલે we didn't know it, but recognize અમે મળેલા ગુરુ પૂર્ણિમા.
હા,
we couldn't recognize each other.
અચ્છા
અને
અચ્છા.
અમે આપણી ઇન્ડિયામાં એટલે અમે બધા પટેલો, રાઈટ? એટલે બધા
હા,
ઇનિશિયલમાં જતા હતા. એટલે આ
બરોબર.
અરુણાબેન કે મારા હસબન્ડ નામ સુરજ. હવે સુરજ કોણ હશે કોને ખબર?
બરોબર. બાકી એન્ડમાં એવું કહેવામાં આવે છે ને, ધીસ વર્લ્ડ ઇઝ વેરી સ્મોલ.
વેરી સ્મોલ, વેરી સ્મોલ.
અમને 40 વર્ષ પછી, 50 વર્ષ પછી અમારા કોલેજના મેટ્સ હતા, એ સ્કૂલના મેટ્સ હતા ને, તો ઇન્ડિયામાં નહોતા મળતા અને એક દિવસ નાઇજીરિયામાં મળી ગયા રોડ ઉપર. અને કે કેશવ યુ આર હિયર. અમને તો આમ વિચારમાં ના આવે કે ઇન્ડિયામાં નહોતા મળતા ને આફ્રિકામાં મળીએ, ઇન્ડિયામાં ના મળીએ તો અમેરિકામાં મળીએ. એવા એવા એવિડન્સીસ બનતા હતા.
રાઈટ.
ઓકે કેશવજી, આપણે ત્રિમંત્ર બોલાવો. અરુણાબેન ફોલો કરશે. ત્યાં સુધી I'll do
ઓકે
my homework.
ઓકે ઓકે.
જય સચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. નમો વિતરાગાય.
નમો વિતરાગાય.
નમો અરિહંતાણમ.
નમો અરિહંતાણમ.
નમો સિદ્ધાણમ.
નમો સિદ્ધાણમ.
નમો આયરિયાણમ.
નમો આયરિયાણમ.
નમો વજ્જાયાણમ.
નમો વજ્જાયાણમ.
નમો લોય સવ સાહુણમ.
નમો લોય સવ સાહુણમ.
એસો પંચન મુક્કારો.
એસો પંચન મુકારો.
સવ પાવપણાસણો.
સૌ પાવપણાસણો.
મંગલાણમ ચ સવ્વેસિમ.
મંગલાનમ ચ સવ્વેસિન.
પરમમ હવૈ મંગલમ.
પરમં હવૈ મંગલમ.
ઓમ નમો ભગવતે વાસુદેવાય.
ઓમ નમો ભગવતે વાસુદેવાય.
ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય.
ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. All the Mahatmas.
જય
Jai
સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
Satchidanand, everybody. Okay,
જય
Keshavaji, we have been doing columns.
હા,
Okay, and now last week we introduced column number 6.
6.
So why don't you talk a little bit about that? Then we'll have see what people have experience, and also you can expand how Dadaji trained you up to put us into this Brahmcharya, so we can also learn from you.
Yeah. 6 number column is very, you can say that it is a very biggest column which takes to the Keval Jnana. Without obeying this column, it is very, very difficult, because when whosoever used to come in the contact with Dada Bhagwan, initially Dada never used to discuss about this point, because in this whole world, Dada said that this has changed so much that they have not understood the exact meaning of Brahmcharya. What they feel that this is like our human right, or they feel that this is like without this it is impossible to live in the life, or and they feel that it is a like a Lokik vision, like this is like it is a normal thing. It is a normal thing to have to get married, and the other say that Getting married is not a problem. And to start a life is not a problem. But in this case, if you become fearless that whatever I am doing in the life is normal and it has got, it is a compulsory thing in the life, but this will not take you to the top level of Adhyatmik. This will not take you, if you are following a Brahmcharya, you will not reach to the final destination of Kevalඥān. Neither you will be developed as a Adhyatmik understanding, no development further, and you will be stand still at the sum of the pine. So Dada said that husband-wife relation is what? It is just to give a like a dhan. One daughter, one son is like giving a dhan to the wife, and after that, after having this children with you, after that you should go in the Brahmcharya. And Dada said, biggest, these Aptaputras and others who are not getting married, they are in the Brahmcharya, no problem. But the husband-wife who have got married, and if they are staying with their wife permanently and not spoiling their vision with other women or other men, and they are piously living together with one great understanding that he is my husband and I have not to see anywhere else. And while any woman, beautiful woman is walking through and his vision doesn't go to that woman or any man, that means you are following Brahmcharya. Now this understanding which was given to the couples who got married was a great thing. So Dada said that in whole this Akram Vignan, in this Akram Vignan, only there are two dangerous points. Two dangerous points. One is Lakshmi, the money matters, and the second is the Stri, means woman or men, vice versa. If they are spoiling their vision with them or spoiling or having bad intentions after getting married with one woman, and they are watching here and there to other women, or they are spoiling their vision, and due to all these things, the whole Akram Vignan will be standstill. And you will never have such a great understanding towards Kevalඥān. So Dada says that even though your vision is spoiling, if your eyes going to some other woman or man, on the spot, you should do a pratikraman. Pratikraman is a very biggest instrument with you, so that you can wash all the faults, all the things which are not knowingly done, unknowingly done, and you do the pratikraman, those karmas are washed out with Dada's grace, with Dada's understanding, and in front of saying Dada Bhagwan, Pratyaksh Dada Bhagwan Ke Sakshi Mein. So this is a very great thing which Dada said, that every day in the morning we should pray to Dada Bhagwan so that he should give such a strength, such a great understanding that we should not at any cost so easy with all these agnyas, and we should not be taking it so easy that finally it takes up to so many births to come out from this. If you want to come out from this and you want to get the final mokshas within 1 or 2 births, then this agnya is very important. Otherwise, it will take you to even 15 births after taking this jnana. But Dada says that these two things are very dangerous. So you should be very, very much alert regarding this matter. Even in the sleep also, you should be alert about this. Why? Because this will not take you to the final destination. How do you feel?
No, that is pretty good introduction. And I know Dadaji gave the 3 visions, but
Yeah.
how did you Aptaputas got really trained into that?
Yes. Once Dada said that when he was talking about Brahmcharya, and he was giving that many a times what he used to say, that you go to the slaughterhouse and you go to the general hospital where people are going through so many dangerous operations, and even you go to the slaughterhouse, when you see that how they are cutting it, and first they remove the first skin, and after that they once they remove the hair from the animal, so that whole body is seen, that is the second part, and after only skin is seen, and all the blood veins are going to the whole body. So this comes to the second vision. And the third vision, which when he cuts them, then all the things coming out from that animal, and in that animal, whatever in the stomach he has in the body, blood and the wastage, when all the body's parts, they come out from that body once they cut their second stage of the skin. So when we could see this, so Dada could say that unless and until you see it, or sometimes when you go to the general hospital and when you see there is a postmortem, how they cut the whole, how they remove the clothes, and then the second portion, they remove the skin, and after third portion, they cut the whole body, and each and every part when you see, and you see in the blood. So when you see it, many people at that time fall down because they cannot see the final things which are going through in our body. So then Dada explained, after Dada sent to us in the slaughterhouse and in the hospital when the post-mortem is done, so we could see all the three stages. So Dada said that right from beginning, I have been going through this 3 vision. So once we go through this 3 vision, so you have to do a practice. And once you do the practice, then you will see the whole body without clothes. The whole body's skin is removed. And the third layer, the whole blood and wastage will be seen. When you see all these things with 3 vision, you will never have an attraction for any woman or man, vice versa. So Dada said in a very good word that this whole body is covered with reshmi chadar. So due to this reshmi chadar, you get the attraction. So always when there is a very good reshmi chadar on the bed, you feel so attracted. Oh, what a chadar. So Dada says that in our whole life, this understanding we have never heard from anywhere. In whole Shastras, we have never read this type of 3 vision. This was the only invention of Dada Bhagwan. Dada says that Dada's Vignan has given such a tremendous opening to the Brahmcharya, which once Dada said that in any Shastras, any books, any Acharya, or anybody at the topmost level of the gurus have never explained anything so much detail about the Brahmcharya. So much detail about the Vishay. Now, these Vishay are very dangerous. So, even after giving this 3 vision, then also we used to get attraction. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
After going in the hospitals and for seeing the postmortem, and after going in the slaughterhouse, then also we used to get attraction. So can you imagine how this much deeply involved in our body, that this is the thing of attraction. Women and men, each other, they are the biggest source of attraction. So with this great understanding of three vision, we could see, after doing this abhyas, our eyes never used to attract any woman or man, vice versa. So wonderfully this vision has been working. But initial stages I am talking about, with even after explaining so much in detail regarding the three vision, we used to get it attracted. Can you imagine? So Dada said that all the time, when there is attraction, you have to see the woman with these three steps. And once you start doing this practice every day, whenever you see the woman, when you see, and finally you could see the Shuddhatma in that woman, so you will never have an attraction in the life. And you will see any woman or man with Shuddhatma vision. Once you get attraction, on the spot use three vision. So this was wonderfully worked in our all Aptaputras and initially. But this type of satsang never Dada used to do openly with all Mahatmas who were married, because this is sometime this used to happen that after, unless until there was a great understanding towards this portion, even couples also welcomed this Dada's science. And after saying, when Dada explained that, see these Aptaputras, after having this Brahmcharya, how their development is going on. And now, this was the great point. Dada could not directly say to the Mahatmas that you go to the Brahmcharya. But he had a tremendous vision how to tackle with couples who are married. Because you cannot tell them directly you go to the Brahmcharya, but otherwise you will not have a. But he tried to give a very good turn that, see these Aptaputras. Now, after having this Brahmcharya, see their development, see their how they are developing. So many Mahatmas, when they heard from Dada Bhagwan that this is the Brahmcharya is only the thing which takes you to the great development of this Jnana, so they also joined with our group. So Dada said that I also want a Brahmcharya. All couples came to Dada Bhagwan. No, Dada, we want to go to the Mokshas. Now we want to just go as it is, as per your vision only. So you give us a Brahmcharya, Vrat, and we will follow the same thing. So slowly, when this great understanding came to the all Mahatmas, so many couples took a Brahmcharya. Because Dada said that this thing is only for to continue your vansh, and once that part is over, after that, to go through in this process of Vishay, it is very dangerous. Then you are not on the right path. He explained once. After that, he never explained to everybody in the satsang. In satsang, he used to discuss about all the jnana, all the Kevala jnana understanding. But whosoever Mahatma or whosoever Aptaputra was sincere to go this direction as per Dada's science, as per the Dada's vision, that what is the vision for Dada Bhagwan, for the Brahmcharya. So once they followed it, they become tremendously developed. And all the couples, even today I see it, those who have taken the Brahmcharya in front of Dada Bhagwan in those days, when I see them, I feel they are just like a Devi Devtas. You see in their eyes, you see their behavior, because we remember in our presence, so many couples took Brahmcharya. And once they took it, Dada's tremendous blessings started. Once, because whosoever used to come to Dada Bhagwan, that Dada, I want to have a Brahmcharya Vrat from you. So Dada used to get so much happy that after all, at last, in so many births, if they cannot get, in so many births, they cannot get this vision of Brahmcharya. And finally, at least so many people have understood that what is Brahmcharya and what is the result of Brahmcharya and how it gives a tremendous happiness. The real inner happiness starts once you start the Brahmcharya. This was my experience.
Okay, very good. Okay, any discussions? Any experience? Any thoughts? Nobody? Hiraben, Shailaben, Lalitaben, Ani. Okay, Lalitaben.
Yeah, there's a lot of pratikraman, just what should I say, very casually, when you were in medical school or you were a college student, you were attracted to young men, So you never thought anything about it. It was just, he's good looking or he's this thing, and he just went on. Just even the thought coming, I got a lot of pratikraman to do, after Dada, it was just a total eye-opener. But before Dada, it was very, very casual. And, when I came to this country in the 70s, it was just a real, what should I say, expression of freedom in sex, and it was just the hippie crowd, the drug crowd, all this was going on. Even though as medically I've been exposed to so many things, that was still a shock to my system when I came here, So, but I'm just saying that when I'm looking at my childhood or my college days, these things are so casual, you don't even think about it. But when you say how loaded those thoughts are, there's a lot of pratikraman in the wake. So thank you for exposing that and making that clear.
Yeah, very good. Even we remember we went to Dada Bhagwan once this vision was opened in front of us. So Dada said that unless and until you don't open in front of your guru or Jnani Purush, these things will never go away. So when we had gone in the yatra, and this Pratikaman, open Pratikaman started in our yatra in 1973 when we went. So many, we hired two compartments in the train, and it was a 21 days yatra, Samet Shikhar Ji yatra. At that time, when all the Mahatmas had come out from all homely atmosphere, business atmosphere, and we are interested for 24 hours to Dada Bhagwan. And this was the biggest evidence for Mahatmas and for whole this universe or whole world to open out this Vijnana of Pratikraman. I will tell you one great thing that this Pratikaman, open Pratikaman started with me only. So in the train itself, Dada explained about something about Brahmcharya, about sex, about how the people are doing this. The people doesn't understand. And after having a children, then also they enjoy the sex. That is foolishness, Dada said. That is foolishness. This is the only thing to just have a two children or one children and finish. That is the relation of husband and wife. And after that, this Pashma, fifth ara, this has become foolishness. So Dada explained such a thing, and slowly he gave us such an explanation with his Mukta Hasya, and I could see Dada Bhagwan that when he was explaining all these things, the greatest glow came out on Dada's face. When Dada used to talk about Brahmcharya, you could see his face. You could see his action. You could see how Bhagwan used to understand about these things. That people have not understood anything about this Brahmcharya. They feel that is their human right, and they whatever they do, it is okay. And after Dada said that this is not a in Gujarati they used to say it is not a gup matlab joke multiplied by joke is 100.
Right. No,
It
I
is
mean, you know,
it is a you have to give the reply to your God, to your whomso you are praying. So who's your Jnani Purush? You have to reply after having this Keval Jnana and this great understanding, and you are doing everything this foolishness. So this Dada explained in Yatra, and suddenly I recollected that in my college days, in my till I had not got the Jnana from Dada Bhagwan, how we used to feel, how used to we spoil our whole life, talking with girls, and every day the whole things were going on like a Brahmcharya. And then when Dada said that in front of Jnani Purush, he said only once, and in front of Jnani Purush, if you explain or you open this whole thing in front of him, with his great power, he can burn all the pap karmas of your previous. If you open in front of Dada Bhagwan, oh my God, this I got a tremendous glue. And I went in my room and I wrote about 10 pages pratikrama. That was the first pratikrama. And in that pratikrama, I started writing from my childhood that whatever things I had done wrong, in all the faults, not only in Brahmcharya, but whatever faults I have done from my childhood till I met to Dada Bhagwan, I wrote down everything in it. And I opened it in front of Dada Bhagwan. You will not believe, once I put this whole thing in front of Dada Bhagwan, and Dada Bhagwan read each page minutely. He's not Pratikaman and Dada used to just put it and finish. He went through, and I could imagine that he must have seen my so many past births also, and what is my development now, where I am going it. So he read it very minutely, and after reading it, this Pratikaman, he said that you keep it, fold it, and keep it in your pocket, and read it for 6 months every day. 6 months every day that this you have given this Pratikaman to Dada Bhagwan. Now, behind reading it for 6 months, there must be a very big science on behind it. Correct. So that in coming so many births, even you are not going the mokshas after 2 births, 3 births, even you may be going to the mokshas after 15 births. But you will remember one thing, that this thing wrong is not good for the Adhyatma, not good for going to the final mokshas, so that in coming so many births, till you get to the mokshas, this will remain in your mind. And after that, when Dada said, now you do the Pratikaman, you have done the Pratikaman, now do Vidhi. So Dada did the Vidhi for 15 to 20 minutes, and he was doing, now other Mahatmas used to say that at that time in the Yatra, that Dada was doing like this, and forgiving from all Devi Devtas about my past karmas, my this birth karma, so previous. So Dada, what did he just removed each and every pap karma with this pratikama.
Wow.
So after that, once I did this pratikama, I cannot imagine the lightness I got it, the tremendous vision toward the jnana I got it. And from that day, I could imagine that what is the touch of this final akram jnana? What is the touch of this keval jnana? Before that, we used to hear everything about Dada's Jnana, Dada's Panch Agnya, so many things. But the real vision started after this Pratikaman and after getting this Brahmcharya. That was fantastic. And that happiness, that vision, that thing, till this date, it has not gone. I don't think so. In my coming births also, this will go away.
That's right.
At that time, were you in college or you out of college?
No, I had just started. I had passed my SSC exam, and first year my college started.
Okay, then how was your experience after so your second, third year? How was your experience with
It was fantastic. My
boy?
vision also, you will not imagine, I never used to go in the college. I used to study my home. So the whole attraction, you will not imagine. Once the student passes the SSC, he has got a tremendous vision or tremendous to enjoy the experience of the college, because at that time you go in thousands of girls and boys are coming in the college, and all the time their vision is what? I am looking good. This girl is looking very good. I will get married with her. All these visions start in this college. So that is a very dangerous point. So that is why all youngsters Dada used to give this sign, because this is the point where people start sleeping, and they sleep so highly that they don't even come back after going through these things.
Amazing.
But I still feel those moments when I did the Pratikama, and after that the Dada's blessing was too much, tremendous. And one another thing I tell you, I started crying like mad. That what I have done it in my life after having this, and this was the starting point, not the starting point itself. And another thing I realized, that what is the Jnani Purush's Aishwarya? What is the Jnani Purush vision and his power? That in front of you, if you are sitting and doing something wrong, you cannot sit in front of him. You all the time feel uncomfortable. You feel, I should run away from this if you are doing something wrong and coming to Dada Bhagwan. Because this is the heart, this is the science, this is the place of purity. This is the place of transparency. How you can sit in front of Dada Bhagwan? You cannot have that power to sit in front of Dada Bhagwan if you are doing something wrong or if you are going against Dada's Bhagwan vision. And when once we hear that Dada's vision is clear about the Brahmcharya, and after that you cannot, even we used to get some thoughts about going towards girls or something. Girls used to attract us. We used to discuss with Dada Bhagwan, why this is happening with us. Dada says that in this birth you have started your vision and you have changed everything. But previous birth, what you had done that while getting married or going with a woman, you get a satisfaction, you get a happiness, that is the only vision you have brought it since last so many births. You feel that you will get the happiness from this thing only. You have not understand the real happiness comes from within, from the real Shuddhatma, from the inner Atma. But you had all the feeling from outside vision that this is the attraction part, this is the happiness. If I go with a girl and sit with them, talk with them, it will get a happiness. This is the vision we have brought from so many births. But after having meeting with Dada Bhagwan, this suddenly changed. Our vision changes. And after that vision changes, then previous charge karma, they disturb you, but they don't. Once you don't have the signature for that, then Dada said that there is no problem. You should not have a signature that you get the happiness while going this Brahmcharya. So this vision came to us after that. Even though these things used to come, Dada said, no problem, do Pratikama. But your signature is now not done for these things. Now you are safe. Now you are safe.
Not only just your belief, it's also societal pressures too, right?
Yes.
If you're a girl, shadi nahi hui, it's just constant. There's pressure on you. You cannot
all the
time. With traditional parents, unless they have signed on to Dada, it's just something that is very hard to accomplish for girls, I feel.
Yeah. No, not girls, even for the men also.
Correct.
You will not imagine, we were 8 brothers and 1 sister, all got married. So the whole family, my mother, father, everybody came behind me. That why you are not getting married? Dada is not saying not to get married. Why? Everybody came behind me. My brothers, my mother, father. Dada, why he's not getting married? So Dada said that if he is not feeling okay with this thing, let him to go to this Mara. But if you are getting all the time, you are thinking all the time to get married, you after having this jnana also, and the inner force is taking you to that direction, then no problem, then go get married. So like that, there were so many Aptaputras, they were to become Aptaputras, they got married. So Dada said that don't be in two minds. Either go this way or go that way. Otherwise, both the things will be spoiled. So slowly, there were so many boys who were ready to take this Brahmcharya and become a Aptaputra. They slowly said to Dada Bhagwan is uncontrollable. So Dada also used to say that you have got the account with this. Like my brother Kanaya Bhai, he was to become an Aptaputra at those days. But due to some reason, father's force and everything, and his balance account was with that woman, so he got married. Like there were so many Aptaputras to become and finally got married. But after finally, whoso took this path, about 25 Aptaputras we are at present. So we decided sincerely that no, we don't want to go to this path. And once Dada also explained very nicely, you are all the time feeling that I want to do a Jagat Kalyan, I want to do Jagat Kalyan, all the time saying. And once you imagine, he gave one very good explanation one good morning. So he said that you want to become Aptaputra, Barobar. And somebody said, no, I want to get married. So in the last Agnya, that hey Dada Bhagwan, I want to give me such a strength that I should do a Jagat Kalyan, I become a Nimit for Jagat Kalyan. So he just gave a very little explanation one day, and this explanation is still I'm remembering so nicely, that once you get married, after that you are so much involved with your family, with your children. All the time they will catch you, Papa, give me the fees, and the way he was explaining, no, I was getting a vairag on that moment. Some boys will come to you and, Papa, you are not a sincere, you are not doing a proper business, you are not earning so much money that you can pay my fees. And somebody will come, Dada, Papa, I want to get married with this boy. And he will say, no, he is not from our cause, you cannot marry. Again, so many problems. So you are so much involved in your family. What Jagat Kalyan will you do it?
Exactly.
So don't say, I want to do a Jagat Kalyan. So once he gave an explanation, I got it. Oh, yes, this is very right, Dada says. You are taking the weight of whole family. You are never taken any birth the weight of Dada Bhagwan. He used to say in a very Gujarati. I just like to translate it in Gujarati. It is so good. કે આખું જીવન તમે પોતાના સંસારનું ભાર ઉપાડ્યું છે. કોઈ દિવસે જ્ઞાની પુરુષનું ભાર ઉપાડ્યું છે?
I know.
I don't know how to explain in English. So this sentence is just going in my ears till this day. Whole life you are taking care of your family. Whole life you take care of your children. And have you ever thought of to take the weight of Dada Bhagwan?
You know, he used to tell us all these lives you've been leading, you've been going after worldly things. One life live for Dada Bhagwan.
You are right. એક અવતાર કાઢી નાખો દાદા ભગવાન માટે એટલે અનંત અવતારનું બધું ઉડી જશે. અનંત અવતાર, એક અવતાર દાદા માટે you can utilize your whole life for one birth, so that your ananta birth will go away.
Yes,
fantastic. I really say that we are so much luckiest people on this earth that we got this Dada's vision, which has not come in any shastras, which has nobody taught us, no gurus have taught us about regarding this real truth of life.
Correct. You know, Dada says that my jnana is, so before we met Dada, we used to read Ramakrishna, and my husband used to read Ramana Maharishi.
Yes.
And, you know, but still there was something lacking, you know, he wanted something more, something definitive. And I never thought Dada will come in my backyard and literally come to my house and say, here, here for you, you know. I mean, that's how, and it was just, you know, the odds of such a thing happening is just minuscule, and how it happened, it's just beyond belief.
Beyond
So,
belief.
and
Rightly
he
said.
say my jnana is a, you know, in the US we say period for full stop. All other jnana is comma. And literally I feel that because we had gone to Detroit for Guru Purnimas many years ago, and we stayed with Dr. Radhe's PhD schoolmate, you know, and he was telling us, you know, oh, you have to be careful. That all the sadhu sannyasis, they're all coming from India. They're all, you know, wanting to take big money back at home and all that. I said, you don't know anything about Dada, but let me tell you, the buck stops here for me. I don't need to search anymore, you know.
Correct.
And that just shut him up. He didn't say anything more, but he was just all ready to convince me that, you know, you need to look at other things. Don't just blindly follow and stuff. I said, this is it for me, you know, you can find out for yourself, but I don't need to search anymore.
Correct. That is right.
Mm-hmm.
Rightly said. And once we met with Dada Bhagwan, you will not believe that any new guru or new anything or so many books will lying in front of me, or if I go anywhere in the library, I never get an attraction to read anything more after Dada Bhagwan. I would never open any book of any guru or any dharmas or anything. It was like that in my very young age, when Dada also said that you have got a દાદા આપણે કેવી રીતે એક્સપ્લેન કરીએ કે કોરી સ્લેટ હોય ને
blank screen.
Blank screen. If you are in a blank screen, you have not read anything, or you have not gone in detail in any dharmas or any Vignan, this Vignan will flourish like anything.
Correct.
So I was coming from that atmosphere where I had not read anything. I had not read any Mahabharata, Gita or anything. And in a very young age, before I go through in our religion, what they say, this is not the right time to do Adhyatma. When we will become old, you know, at that time, read everything, Gita, everything. This is not the time. You go and study. Our parents used to say like that. But in such a Kori slate, when we got a Dada's Vignan, so we became complete. I don't want to read anything. It was not that my intention, I don't want to read. It is not like a force, but it is never giving me any attraction to read anything on this earth. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I've heard from Jainism, whatever I heard from Gita, that is ultimate. After that, I have never opened any book of Gita, any Mahabharata, Ramayana or Upanishad, nothing I've read. Because in Dada's Akram Vignan, everything has come out beyond their imagination, who has written all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, no, I got an ultimate understanding from Dada Bhagwan. Now I don't want to read, or it is not coming in my mind to read anything. Whatever Dada has said for Mahavir Bhagwan, that is sufficient.
Yes, you know, the Dada's is Anubhav, whereas everything else is pointing to that Anubhav. You have to find out for yourself. But from Dada, you know, he's, like he said, he's not a Shastra Jnani, he's an Anubhav Jnani.
Anubhav Jnani, you are rightly said.
Mm-hmm.
And that works very fast. That works so fast because that is Anubhav Jnana.
Mm-hmm.
And if you read Shastra, you can, that is why Kaviraj has written a very, very great pad for this Shastra. Pustako vachine banya che chopdi, gummudu ruja se nahi bale bande lopdi. It is a great pad, Kaviraj. You go read all Shastras, nothing is going to solve your problem.
Exactly.
When anything wrong will happen, you do all your precautions. You go to so many doctors, but it will not give you the solution. That is not the outside he is saying. That Gumudu Ruja se nahi balle mande lopri means what? If from inner thing, if anything wrong is happening, nobody could solve your problem. No doctor on this can solve your problem. Only Dada Bhagwan can solve it.
Yes.
That is why he said that keep aside all these books, keep aside all these shastras, go to Jnani and understand from him everything. Then whatever the problems you get, whatever jakham you get it, within a few minutes it will resolve.
Yes. You know, he told us, he said, you don't have the capacity to recognize a jnani. I have to come to you. So true, because, you know, people were asking why he was traveling so much. He said, you cannot recognize, like we don't know what the value of a diamond is. So the diamond has to speak for itself.
And more Dada said that you don't have the vision to understand Jnani Purush. You don't have those eyes to understand Jnani Purush. You don't have, your eyes have become like a marble, so solid that you are not able to understand what is Jnani Purush. When Dada used to say this thing, no, we used to feel really that how tremendously we have got an avaran, how tremendously we are blind, and our eyes has become like a stone, that we are not able to understand Jnani Purush. Dadaji used to say, even we were sitting in front of Dada Bhagwan, we were doing so much bhakti, we were doing so many things, but we could never realize, or we could never understand what is Jnani Purush. Till this date, I also feel that we have missed very, in front of us, Dada Bhagwan was sitting, and we have missed so many things from him.
Yeah, that's true.
But can I say something?
Yes.
Yes. Jay said that. No, I don't want to. If Lalyanti is talking, I don't want to disturb Auntie. Do you have?
I'm done.
No. You never.
No, it's okay. Because Shaila Ben has also a question. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then Shaila Ben can go. I will wait. I didn't see the number. Don't worry. I can wait.
Carry on.
Okay.
Okay. I only have one thing. I've told Lalyanti this also, but I wanted to say, it is true. After having Dada's Jnana, everything is clear. I know it's an interesting thing. I've never before in my family we used to read Bhagavad Gita, we read Lalita Sahasranamam, all of that. After getting Dada's Jnana, I understand what they're saying. Like I understand the meaning of what all of this is. Like they say, you know, in the end of the Lalita Sahasranamam, they say Shiva Shaktya, like Aikyam, like they come together. Now we know from Dada, it's Prakriti and Purush coming together. You know, we didn't know those things before, right? And so and in that Bhagavad Gita before, I would read it and I would be like, oh my God, this is whoosh, you know, still like the words like that. Even now, I don't know anything. But with Dada's Jnana, at least you see what is happening. And it is in that same, like you said about Kalam number 6, about all of the sexual tension and everything. Vishwamitra had prayed, and then Menka came, and that was it. Like everything, like in that way, you see all of these things. So, Jai Satchidanand, thank you. I just wanted to say that was
a great example that even Vishwamitra can break his all promises. It is such a great thing. But Dada's vision, which has given us, it protects you from all these worldly vision. What the world is having a vision regarding this sixth Agnya is completely different, because only Jnani Purush, who has got no fear from anybody, no fear. If you open this sex point or a Brahmcharya in front of anybody, they will be fearless. They will be feeling that what Dada is saying, it is not correct. Because the Lokik vision, the people's vision is different.
Yes.
And Jnani's vision is different because he has given the Jnana of Keval Jnana of so many Tirthankars, which he has observed, which he has learned, which he has understood, which he has lived together with them. After he has opened this Vijnana of Keval Jnana. And what is Brahmcharya? He has vision, so many tremendous vision of Tirthankar Bhagwan. Then only he could fearlessly talk about this matter.
Yeah.
If you go to any place in the world, nobody will discuss this point.
No.
Nobody will.
No. And it is Jai Satchidanand. I'm so blessed. Thank you.
Very good. Jai Satchidanand. Shailaben?
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji, Jai Satchidanand Mahatmas. This was so beautiful and so enlightening, your experiences. And it just, it was really, I don't have no words to express how I felt while hearing even you talking about your experiences. Every time you talk about your experiences with Dada Bhagwan, I mean, I just realized how, we are very fortunate to even get this gyan. And, but like, in fact, you mentioned about how all your karma was just burnt in his presence. That is so, that tells everything, that says it all. How much power there is behind this whole thing, and how
I could realize that even that biggest mountain, Everest mountain, was on your head, and Dada removed like this, and how you feel it. Those were the
feelings.
Those were the feelings.
Yes. It is beautiful. But when you mentioned about writing all the pratik, I mean, you wrote it down and you presented it, you gave it to Dada Bhagwan. So I was wondering, I was thinking about all the things that I have done, even as a youth, as growing up, we do so many mistakes and everything. I'm wondering if I should also write it down. Maybe things which is not coming to your mind, all the mistakes.
Dada's vision was that once you write it, you come to know that what you have done wrong. Yes. And if you just think that I've done something wrong and do pratikaman, you will not be able. But even I remember, I just recollected, how could I write 10 pages?
Exactly. Without any...
while writing, you will come to know. Yeah.
Yes. And maybe I'll just keep it in front of Dada Bhagwan's picture and then pray to him. I think I should start.
And we till date, we do like this. If something we do it, I put it in front of my temple, and where Dada Bhagwan's Murti is there, and I keep it at night, and in the morning, I read it, that Dada, please forgive my all these faults, and I am promising you that this will never happen in my life. Yes. And Dada bless us, because I have written the thing in front of Dada Bhagwan and put his in charan, and I'm praying him, Dada, forgive me because of my all these faults. Because I don't know. I can't go to anybody, and I know you are 100% present every moment of my life. You are sitting in front of me. I never feel that Dada has gone away. So I put it in Dada's charan, and all write my whatever faults I have done it, and whatever things happen sometimes, I just write a chit and keep it in the Dada's temple.
Yes.
And after that, after reading so many days, Dada used to say that read it for 1 month, and after reading, then I used to tear it off. This was Dada's Agnya. So that whatever we are writing it and keeping it in front of temple, and due to any reason, your son or anybody, it comes in your hand, they will have a shock. You can only open in front of Dada Bhagwan, or that chit should be kept in your wardrobe completely, and read it every day morning, and then after 1 month, tear it off. This was Dada's Agnya, and this is Dada's science. Why you want to read it, and you should not keep it just open, so that anybody by chance, any of your member will not have an understanding that why this has happened, why this mistake was happened. They don't have such a open vision to them, so that after reading, they will feel, oh, what is here? They will have a different vision for you again. So Dada said that it should not come in anybody's hand. After writing it, you have to take care of it. It should remain with you and in your custody. And after reading 30 days, just read it every day, what has happened, and do pratikaman. And after doing pratikaman, after 30 days, just tear it off.
I think I will start that, because instead of saying it, I think this will be more this thing for me.
But I have got an experience that once you write it, not a single thing will remain within you.
You will not miss it.
It will come out 100%, A to Z. And we have to open in front of Jnani Purush fully. Full open we have to do it. We are
I think
not
that's
to
the
keep.
only way it will come out. Yes. Many things we might have
You
missed.
know, people, why they, after this started a pratikranam from myself in Yatra, everybody got a strength. Nahi to previously, people never used to write it in front. How Dada Bhagwan will feel it for me. Everybody used to feel it. But Dada said, if you open in front of Jnani Purush, that whole thing will go away. If you will not open it, it will remain for you are coming so many births. So it is better to open in front of Jnani Purush because he don't have any prejudice that you had done like this. He says that I am without prejudice. I am without prejudice.
Yes.
If anybody comes after doing so many faults, then also I see him nirdosh because I know due to which circumstances he got it, due to what reason he went through this problem, due to so many previous birth, what he has determined, because of that he has gone in that problem. He used to see nirdosh, faultless.
Yes.
So in front of that person, in front of that Jnani Purush, we can open everything. We can open everything. And after opening in front of him, then he do the vidhi. Then he bhasmibhut all the past karmas. And this is science. This is Kevagyan science. So which we have never come to understand in our life, but through Dada Bhagwan, we understood what is the opening of our whole heart in front of Jnani Purush. And what result it gives. And I tell you, once you will start writing it and open it yourself now, you will be relieved so much you cannot imagine. That I have opened in front of Dada Bhagwan. He is my ultimate God. And I can open in front of my God. I cannot open it in front of anybody. But in front of Dada Bhagwan, I can open everything. Because I know he has got the only remedy to take me the mokshas. Baki nobody can take you the mokshas.
Beautiful. Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Keshavanandji, what you just said, I don't know, Deepakanandji can find that. There was one sutra came, I'm trying to find it. It's in Gujarati. If I can find it. Very nicely written.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say Deepakanandji, I don't know, you can find it.
Okay.
કે દાદાને તમારે કહેવાનું કે દાદા તમે જ બધું તમારું ઉપર હું તમને આપી દઉં છું પણ તમે મારા માથા ઉપર. I don't know, Deepakanandji, can you find it and translate that, Deepakanandji, for other people?
I should get it first. I don't have it here.
Okay.
No, it came today or yesterday.
It came like this સંસારનું ભાર તમારા માથે અને તમારું ભાર મારા માથે, something like that it had came.
Yeah, something like that. So can you translate it to English for the
You
people?
talk in the meantime, I will just try to find it out. Hold on.
Yeah. So what this Dada says, that all the time we have taken all the weight on our head, that I have to do this, I have to take care of my family, I have to do this business, otherwise everything will be spoiled. So Dada says that whatever you are doing in the life, whatever thinking you are coming, that how I will do it, it is impossible. So all those chinta, all those worries, all those weight, you give it to Jnani Purush. You do the arpan to Jnani Purush. And, and your blessings and everything, Dada, you put it on my head.
Okay, Keshavanandji, I found it. Deepakanandji, maybe you can translate it. It says, Dada, amara સંસારનો ભાર તમારા માથે ને તમારી આજ્ઞા અમારા માથે. આપણે તો આવું બોલવાનું. તમે you just told us. So Deepakanandji, did you get it?
You say the first line.
દાદા, અમારા સંસારનો ભાર તમારા માથે.
Oh Dada, all our burden of our worldly life on your head.
તમારી આજ્ઞા અમારા માથે.
And I determined to remain in your Agna.
Your Agna is on my head.
No, but that's not the
I know.
It
I'm
is
listening.
That's not the meaning of that. In Gujarati, it means that, but you can't literally translate it like that.
No. I
correct,
know.
correct.
I know. Yeah. આપણે તો આવું બોલવાનું.
Yeah, we should recite every day like this. Yeah.
So just because the Keshavanandji said that, so I just stuck me that I just read this yesterday or today. Very good. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, I think
No,
Mahatma,
but what does that mean? Burden
bolo.
of our samsara, burden of our samsara is on Dada's head. What does that mean?
Go ahead, explain.
Hey, but see, it's all Vyavasthit, and Vyavasthit, it is all of the relative file. Number one, we unnecessarily carry that burden on our head, thinking that it is mine. And that's what he has said, that although I have set the demarcation within you, that your body self and you are separate, and body self is under control of Vyavasthit Shakti. So put that into your, because what Dada has said, that I have given you Vyavasthit, so you just put it on me. So then you don't take the burden of your samsara, but you remain in my agnas. And then once we determine, we decide to remain like that, then you'll be free. Because your burden of your samsara is on my head, and my agna is on in your determination. So that agna will always keep you separate, free from the burden of samsara. In fact, you will learn, agna means you will easily resolve the burden of the samsara and get yourself free. Jai Satchidanand.
Yes, it's
Very
very good.
Satchidanand. Very good.
Okay, Mahatma, we had a very good session. Keshavanandji, like everybody said, he explained very, very well the path of Brahmcharya and what Dada had taught them and what we learned from them. And so let's practice that, our visions. And next week we will not have satsang because of all the holidays, Diwali holidays going on. So let us keep in mind this Agna, so Kalam, and then have our experiences also. Okay.
And what I will just like to remind that the way Keshavanandji very nicely said that write down all your mistakes, silly mistakes committed in regard to sixth Kalam and put forward to Dada. I believe that's a wonderful thing, and see that it doesn't come into anybody's hands. That is also very important, because they will not understand your acknowledgement, your confession, and your resolution.
Yeah.
They will misunderstand the whole matter, and it will, rather doing anything good, it will go into other direction. Jai Satchidanand.
Very quickly, Deepakanandji, I'm going to put you on the spot like I put Keshavanandji on the spot. He said how Dadaji trained him, especially him. I mean, all Apta Putra. But what you experienced, how did you really resolve to be Brahmchari, and what clicked in your
I will very
after
frank and open. While Dada Bhagwan was there was not much of a problem. I will say there was rather no problem at all. But afterwards, there were issues like, mentally a lot of disturbance used to come. So once I was so much mad on my own self, that is my in antaratma state, that is intermediate enlightened state, was real mad on my body self. So I hit hard, taking him into a corner, and that was it. Only one day I had to trash my body self. So it's like you're trashing your ego. Did you understand?
Yes.
How when your child is not listening to you, you beat up your child, you scold your child.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you deal like this, we in our enlightened state, intermediate enlightened state, then the effectiveness is fantastic. I believe maybe you have to do it only once. And after that, I didn't have any problem with that matter. And then gradually, clarity, understanding kept on increasing. And now I can't explain. In the sense, it is so good.
Yes.
Heads off to Dada Bhagwan.
Yes, definitely. Very good. Okay, very good. Deepakanandji, thank you. Okay, Jai Sachidan. So,
Jai
Mahatma, next week we'll take a break, then come back after that. So, okay, Jai Sachidan. Okay, 3 months. Sorry, Keshavanandji, this 3 months, everybody unmute. Let's do it together.
Namo Vitaragaya.
Namo Vitaragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Arihantaram.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Dharam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvajjayanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Vajrayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo
Namo
Loe
Loe Sava Sahunam.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Eso
Eso
Panchana
Panchana
Mukkaro.
Mukkaro.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Savapapanaso.
Mangaladam cha Savvesin.
Mangalam cha Savve Singh.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Shivaya.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai
Jai
Sachidanand.
Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai
Happy Diwali in
Sachidanand.
advance.
Happy Diwali, Happy New Year.
And all the Mahatmas.
Happy New Year, because Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
I believe we will keep in touch through our message.
Is what, Deepakanandji, what?
We will keep in touch through message. We'll keep communicating through message.
Yes. And just Deepakanandji, make sure the messages you give of every day events or religious
That's true.
action.
Yes, I remember that. I will do that. Sure.
And also, we are doing the pratikarma on the ahar and all that, but also put that samayik.
Surely, yes, I will.
Put a samayik for that particular day, so Mahatmas can get tuned with all the 9-10 days of Diwali festivals.
Yes, definitely. The holiday time is Purusharth time.
Exactly.
Enjoy.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Jai Sachidanand.